Alright, so I just saw a new movie. I've been seeing a lot of new movies recently, so I'm flooding the content sphere right now on this channel. But I have to talk about this one because this one is a fucking wild ride. This one is DC Legions of Superheroes. It came out earlier this year. It was a straight to DVD release. It found its way on HBO Max or whatever the hell it's called now. And I just watched it, and goddamn, is it a mess. It starts off super promising, and then it fumbles the bag so hard that I was pissed off at myself for watching and sitting through the whole hour and 30-minute runtime. Let's start off with the story, and I'm confused on what the story was. I thought it was going to be a, little Supergirl origin story, delving into Supergirl's past better than the Supergirl TV show did, because the Supergirl TV show just makes her a female Superman, and Supergirl is not just a female Superman. She is different. She grew up on Krypton. She knew a life on Krypton, and the beginning of this movie actually really demonstrated that well. So I'm like, oh, sweet, this is hype. It's gonna be Supergirl learning to finally accept the world of the planet Earth and Earth customs and lifestyles. And then just randomly she gets sent to the future. And then this is a Legion of Superheroes movie who is a DC superhero team from the future and is like the heir to the Justice League, pretty much. It's weird, mostly because time travel just came out of nowhere, and then I'm like, you know what, I should have known that it was going to focus more on them. This is called Legion of Superheroes. And then just there's a twist villain that was pretty obvious. There's a romantic subplot that was just kind of stupid and boring and played out. The story stopped making sense after what seemed to be a promising Supergirl origin movie. And I would have loved to see the rest of that Supergirl origin. It was interesting until they went to superhero school, and then they met a bunch of rejects. It just got so bad. It was just awful, boring. I thought the movie was gonna end 20 minutes earlier than it actually did. And I'm like, oh, it can't possibly get worse. I'll give it 2.5 stars on Letterboxd. And then I watched a little more, and then I'm like, oh, you know what, 2 stars. And then I watched a little more, and I'm like, fuck, this sucked. This is a Hot Pocket. You know what? No, this isn't even a Hot Pocket or a hand grenade. This is, just disappointment. This is a disappointment score. This movie might have just broken the spectrum. It's still better than 65, though, and for one reason and one reason only, and that is, it's animated, and it's cinematics, and it's really well animated. And there were some funny ha-has. The action was never really boring. It was well animated. I really liked some of the little animation techniques that they used. It was pretty cool. That's the only hand grenade that I think this movie will get. Directing, hand grenade. The directing was instead of it being explosive, entertaining, it's like the director just threw a grenade at me and just martyrdom, took us both down with him. It wasn't bad per se, but it really had some pacing issues. And I don't know if that's the story or the directing. Maybe there were some scenes that just felt a little too dragged out. And I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Hot Pocket score. The voice acting, honestly, not that bad. I liked some of the cast. I love how they had Batman and Superman in there for 3 minutes. And Batman was voiced by Jensen Ackles. that's all the praise I got for the voice acting. Mostly because it's not even on the actors. I think it's mostly on the script. The script just gave them really poor material and lines to work with, honestly. I think that was the issue. It was just kind of poorly thought out and laid out. Yeah. Hot Pocket score. Now, my expectations and experience, I was expecting nothing. I just sort of turned it on because I got tired and I wanted to watch a movie. And then I ended up finding this one. It was a new movie. I'm like, oh, sweet, 2023 list. Another one, let's go. And I regretted it. And honestly, as I'm done recording this, I'm going to watch the much better DC animated feature of Flashpoint Paradox. Because that is, like, peak, while this is bad. Just bad. Another, just expectations, it's just disappointment. Disappointment. I expected so much more from the first 15 minutes of this movie. Like, it was actually a good 15 minutes. And then it fumbled the bag real damn hard. Like, at the goal line, fumbled. Like, incredible. How do you fumble something that bad? And it's incredible to think about. And so, other than that, this is a certified Hot Pocket hand grenade movie. Like, I was expecting just another fun movie in the DC animated universe, and I got something that just kind of bored me and made me wish I was watching something better. And nothing is worse than when you watch something that you wish was better. So, that's all I have to say. Leave a comment down below if you even heard of this movie. Leave a comment down below if you actually saw this. I highly doubt anyone will ever see this, or if anyone saw this. Like, only hardcore DC fans, I think, would have seen this. And even then, oof. But, leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe, and I guess that's it. I'll leave you guys to it.